Fucking whatever. Whatever. Oh boy. Crazy days. What a crazy shitty day. Oh shit, Power Blade? Don't give me a fucking YouTube ad, you fucking fuck. Oh, whoops. Come on, what is this nonsense? Chrome is so ass, dude. What are you doing? There you go. That should not have been that hard. Alright, how's my ugly ass look? Let's see. Ugly, stupid, dumbass. Yeah. Well, it's been quite a day in the news world, huh? The country just, you know, giving up on democracy. That's cool. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, I imagine it's the protein.
It looks like he is working tomorrow or something.
Nice. I'll have to talk to him later.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it.
Alright. It's just crazy. It almost doesn't seem believable what happened today. It's kind of... I mean, it is scary. It's not kind of scary, it is scary. Like, it... It's crazy, man. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. And no one seems... It feels like no one cares. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I'm like legitimately scared, which is not a thing I would think that was gonna happen today. I mean, I was already scared because of the other ruling the other day. Like literally, just like king level shit is crazy. I know I haven't started playing the game yet. I'm just still like taking it in a little bit. Okay, so make sure I have things set here. Okay, making sure I had things set. Okay. All right, so we need to do an L shape. And an enhanced orb. Okay. That would get rid of all the jammers and bombs, so I like that idea. Definitely not that one. Definitely not that. That doesn't charge. So, and then this is 7, so we should do this. Okay. And we have this amount of time, huh? Oh, we gotta do Pokemon Sleep. Okay. You need to do that as well, huh? Let's tag Discord. So this void's attribute, so we should just do that. I don't know if this was an RNG thing, or if this was just what was possible to happen, but... I guess I haven't really been checking if there was an enhanced orb in there, huh? Could have been bad, I guess. We should be able to do a green L, yeah. Could even do a light L, actually, as well. Dark L for no good reason, really. Okay, there's the enhanced orbs. There we go. Wow, that was terrible movement. We do kind of need enhanced orbs, don't we? Red to blue? No enhanced for those? Or sorry, red to blue, heart, and then... So that doesn't work either. We might actually have to do this. Oh no, we got it enhanced out of it. This could work. Maybe not, I don't know. Feels like it's okay. I mean, a light L would have helped, I imagine, but... See? What we got there. Okay. More movement time is nice. Missed the diagonal for the other L. Oh well. Looks like we didn't need it. Well, this did not, no way to get rid of these spinners, huh? feel like I might want to be saving the shield, but I guess I technically should have done this. So blue TPA would do extra, a blue cross would do extra. Cross wouldn't be the worst. Oh, the fucking spinners messed up the cross, man. And that would have done a lot of extra damage. God damn it. That's so obnoxious, actually. Holy shit. Okay. Maybe with the light we'll have enough post the dark TPA. Well, that great. Isn't that great? Not really the way to get around this, huh? You have to do an L to reduce damage. Alright, well, we might die because the game is stupid. Alright, fine. Fine. Alright, we didn't die. Turns out it's perfectly fine. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. Wow. That's fantastic, isn't it? Let's try that again, shall we? Let's try that again, shall we? That's gonna kill. There it is. What a mess. What a mess. Alright, so July 1st. July 1st. July quest 8. Great. Alright. We got two things we gotta do. One is this. And the second is putting this bowl away. Is putting this bowl away. Making a meal before 6. I like how you can see where I'm tapping. Like an Osu thing. Alright. Lunch. Use recipe. You know what? Give me an explosive popcorn. Why the hell not? about some apples? Get cooking. That's a big meal right there. That's a big meal right there. Nice hefty popcorn. Boom. That's gonna rank up to next, I'm sure. Maybe even 2? No, not even. Okay. Now change these out for this plus the Gardevoir because she hasn't been clicked yet. Bring this team in. Bring these in, use Gardevoir, leave the team, go back to pad, put the bowl away, etc, etc. But she's probably going to not trigger, apparently. Okay then. Turns out I was wrong. It was Earth all along. You finally made a monkey. Yes, we finally made a monkey. Oh, you finally made a monkey out of me. Alright. Mr. Chair, how about Mr. Late to you or something? I don't know. So, just did number 8 there. Is this a pre-made? Oh god, it's a pre-made. You're on contract to be on time, where's your monies? What do you mean? You're not on time. Yeah, but sometimes pre-mades mean that everyone can do them and they're easy, and then you just have to grind more for RNG Skyfall type bullshit. So, like, that's the bad part, potentially. So when you're on time, you should get money. I mean, not really. It's not... I mean, you could say, like, generally go fast or easy, but... That's definitely, like, sometimes it literally is just need better Skyfall, need better boards, type RNG, type shit. Which sucks, but I'm not going to do this. I was just looking to see if it was, in fact, a, Oh, wow. These things have this now? Oh, it's a new E, though. Okay. That makes more sense. So, the only things really to do today are July? Like, there's no reason for me to do these, right? Besides the first one that I got? Or the first 2 that I got? Oh, I typed June instead of July. Look, June was yesterday, alright? Relax. So there's still all the new July quests. There's no reason to really farm this thing. And the only thing you get by farming the Coliseum is just like SDRs and stuff, right? So no no reason to do that. I don't think there's any reason to do My Hero Academia. We can do this right now, I suppose. July 1st. I do the title that expired yesterday. Wow, this guy does not like the stream or the streamer. Clearly. Okay, we can do these things, right? Yeah, alright. Eri. So, 6327. You're fantastic, right? Hope not. Dupe? Ox? Mike, perhaps? Perhaps? What's your number? 6328. And then this one. This is also a dupe? They didn't give us a new freebie? What the heck? Why didn't they give us a new freebie? Provisional license authorizing hero activities. Yeah, I beat it like a week ago or something. I had it done for a little bit. Nerd. When I do something ahead of time. Nerd. When I wait till the last minute and then run out of time because I simply did not have enough time. Wow, what were you doing, idiot? I see how it is. Peak game. This is peak game. Old school team. Peak. Okay. 200 better damage. 5 turn. Okay. So we want to do TPAs? We want to do TPA. Uh-oh. Peak gaming. She's gonna heal me up. Why do you heal me up, buttercup baby? Get rid of all the hearts as it were right now. So that when she hits, now we're in a good place. No hearts to acquire. Good numbers. Oh, we have a bit of auto heal. Just a smidge. I don't think there's a reason for me to... I guess the time is shortened. I don't have a way to get past the time shorten, huh? Really? SGT build was flawed and you lost it. Get lost. How's this look? Alright, that's not so much. Is this the last? No, there's 2 more. Trying to think about I don't think I should wait till the last turn. I think that would be a mistake. That I just heal and screw up everything even more. Fantastic. Thanks, Time Shorten. I really appreciate that. Okay. Probably want to do something here then. Potentially could have waited the last turn to do that, huh? Especially without the greens. Probably not good enough. Okay, probably just have to do this now. We just have to do that now. Hopefully there isn't going to be a bunch of poisons to die from. No, that's okay. That's okay. I guess the other, like, quote-unquote good thing is that, I was trying to match those hearts there, because I imagine we're going to get hit. Yeah, we still have a little too much health, so... I accidentally cascaded all the green, that's good news. Okay. What? That was a bit too much of a ramp up. What the fuck was that? Do no damage, do barely any damage, kill you? What the fuck is that? That time shorten was shitty, by the way. Time shortened kind of sucks. Sure. Gotta imagine that's gonna kill. Oh, there's this fella. How much is that gonna do? Okay, that puts me in a safer spot. Okay. I don't know if we're at 80% or not, but... Gotta imagine it's close. Gotta imagine it's pretty close. Okay. After the first, like, hit or two, we should use Susanoo, is what it sounds like. Damn, you gave me that many hearts? Okay, so... Then we Susanoo. Now we do big ol' hit. Did not get the blue TPA for some reason. what's the boss got for me? She. Actually, does that matter? I mean, it matters, but like, it doesn't matter. This is gonna do no damage anyway. Okay. Is that enough to go? I guess there's no reason to not try. Yep. Yep. Have I played Cuphead? I have not played Cuphead. I want to play it at some point, but it just hasn't happened. I also don't think I own it yet. Would be another reason. that might be another reason. Oh no, I mean I know it's good. There's a lot of good games that I have not played that I know are good. A lot of good games that I know are good that I have not played. No, I have not. I don't plan to actually spend any stones on it. Everyone says it's terrible. You didn't look at my these seasonal 10-stone seasonal SGF rolls though. There was a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. Mostly? Let's see. Kiori? Oh, we got 2 of the Halloween Kiori. Those were like the good things, as well as the Halloween Spider Girl. Those were the big hits. And then like Venus, Reincarnated Venus, Osiris, Ra, Hamal, Isis, Belial, Enkidu, Twala. And then... Oh, we actually did do some of the free Academy rolls last week. But there's more to do now. There was something I got that was good. That was Artist though, I think. Oh yeah, I got Ollie. The blue transform cleric lady. Yes, the feet one. Actually, yes, I remember that about it. The feet one. So it was definitely something. That is funny that that's what you said, and then also that I remembered it. I have not attempted 15 yet, but maybe I'll try it today. Starting out with some easy ones to get some level of accomplishment today. He'll do them early this time, Copium. He ain't doing that. Did I roll 3 Shigaraki? Do you mean Shiranaki? I rolled 1 of the spider. Or is Shigaraki something else? Is that a different thing? It's the chase from MHA. Oh. That name's very close to Spider Lady's name. What does she do? I mean, I'm not gonna roll for it, but... Hey. Rude. Die. Die. You must die. One of those, you need 3 copies for System Dark. Excuse me. So we just did 7 and 6. 7 and 6. I should change this back to this. This is still Power Blade, okay. Usually I start with 1 and go up, but I guess I wanted the pre-made teams for whatever reason. It's Victor. There's a little activity we can do during stretch time as well, beyond our normal activity. I saw a post that I thought would be. I didn't even look at it closely, but it's just something bonus to do that's pad related. That's rude. Why would you hurt me in such a way? Why would you hurt me like that? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Red absorb. Get out of here. Some easy shivaing. Well, it's sort of good that there isn't much else to do, because then that just means, I guess, we'll just focus on the harder quests then. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. We could also do some 8P, I think. I think that's an option as well. It's fine. Fine option. The quality of life change of not having to wait for the skill transform to like do the whole animation is quite nice. That was a nice change they made. I forget what the other thing. They did some other changes recently, but that one's the most fresh on the mind. Run into that one a lot more, at least. Meanwhile, fill this in. You like the free ad continue? Yeah, that's alright. I've used it on occasion. It does let me be more lazy. For sure. Which is nice in a sense. But you know, there is a bit of a... I don't usually go into a dungeon assuming to lose, so it doesn't always really... You're doing a tech for plus points and accidentally skill issue? Yeah, that's pretty much when it's happened for me as well. When I've accidentally, like, pressed 2 buttons on the same floor or something, or, you know, something like that. Oh yeah, the plus XP is kind of nice too. It is interesting that it feels like we don't get as much experience of a lifetime dungeons anymore. I know there is one right now, but before this one that we have right now, or have had for a week or so, we hadn't had one for a while. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to use it when I do the when I do this, right? Because it will double that, won't it? It would double the XP of a lifetime, right? So that would just be a lot. Yeah, so like, it's kind of neat. Alright, so we did all the easies. That's 7. This is 7, unsurprisingly. 9. 9. 8. Fat looking male, yeah. E-stock. 4. Rainbow. 5. Sure, do this. Yeah, my spreadsheet stuff is like real far behind. This should be 6. Yes. Give me these. That's 1. 1. 2. 2. 3. 3. Okay. What do we have next? Or you know what? Let's YOLO with the team that I did the title with. No, this isn't quite the right. I was partnering with Digity that had the same equip that is on one of mine. That is on my red lady, but I think I need it to be just a +1, so. Yeah, I'll do this. This was my team that I used to do the title. So I don't feel like changing it. Basically, I don't feel like changing it to try and fix it or try to make it go back to my like other defaults. Even though it's definitely not as like flexible, because this cooldown is longer than the other cooldowns I've usually used for that type of thing. In regards to attribute absorption, damage absorption is a little longer than the other things I usually use. The team doesn't do quite as much damage on rows because I don't have a bunch of row equips. I have a bunch of team HPs and other things, as opposed to sort of one of the more normal setups I would use. Okay, we can deal with this. I'm busy. And then he rode all over the place. Rude. I hope I didn't need to do double row. That would make me feel bad. Okay, that might be bad. No, that's okay. That's okay. I don't feel like talking to anyone in a phone capacity right now. Plus I'm streaming and I don't know, I've had enough things getting in my way today. I just want to fucking do the thing that I want to do for once. National Alert During Title Challenge PTSD. Yeah, it's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. I guess the one issue with this, because I was also doing like HP Latins on everything basically, so we do have delay problems with this team, which I probably would revert back to. Like usually the team just had SDRs, so we didn't need such a high HP amount. But I guess we'll wait until we get screwed by it and then change. I guess that's the plan. But what's coming after MHA? There's something interesting people are looking forward to? Copium Slime collab? That's a lot of Minosaurs. Call it Tensura. Yeah, it's not enough, charged orbs there, huh? Oh no, it is, never mind. Now what do? True story? Endless Dawn. Prologue. Okay. Challenge 12 starts with a delay. Dante, can I just extend a thank you for being an actual helpful chat member for once? Not you for once, but more like the chat for once actually preventing my death. That never happens anymore. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Hey, we did the thing. Alright, so that was 13? Yeah, that was 13. Noise. You help occasionally, while also bullying. Alright, so we should switch this off. You definitely don't need to be there. I don't know how long you've even been there. Let's switch back to this. And then do that, then that means we need to change this back to the... Hell is that guy's name? This thing? Yeah. Bullying is a form of helping. Meow. And then change you to... I don't even know. Oh yeah, you were Indra. We're definitely an Indra situation. You're saving your July quest stones for Bride. I mean, you can get them now, and it's, you know, that's not gonna get in the way of of you having them. But I assume you didn't mean it like that. I assume you meant. Alright, I have the 3 already. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... I don't know, I'll leave you there at the moment. Is this team resist the dodgeable? Kind of. You said there's a big delay. I have not used this lady yet, but she is pretty sweet, huh? I mean, I haven't used Shauna in a while, generally. It's also, I don't even have, what do you call it? The fuck is its name? The devil slime thing? Baddie. That's the word. This. That's the one. But is 12 the one with... Oh, 12 is the one with longer skills, huh? That would make this a lot harder to do. Also probably change this to something else. And you said it's a big delay? Maybe we just need to use a team that can take a big delay? Alright, how much stamina does it cost to do that? 50? Can I be lazy is the question. Can I be lazy? Let me just likely lose here real quick. Let me just likely lose real quick. So it's -3. That's not so big. Not so big. Now the issue obviously is that these do not loop. However, that's really bad that that didn't kill. Terrible. How many floors are this? 5? We get 5 out of this? Yeah! Well, I guess, yeah. Because, like, you get the charge from this, so then this will be up in an amount of time, and then same with this one, you got 1, and then by then, Joe's up, and I think this is doable. Kind of do need things not to take 2 hits to kill. Okay, that's not great. But I can do this. And this. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Why the fuck do you have so much health that you're not dying? What's going on? What's going on here? Ow! What the heck? And you're nerfing my damage. Even worse. There's a temptation to use the Leo so we can get our damage back, but the problem is that if we need an actual color absorb, we're gonna be in big trouble. But I think we're in big trouble either way. Oh yeah, we're in big trouble either way. Yep. Alright, well that's stupid. How the fuck is Shiva not doing enough damage? Because of super gravity? Shiva finally not enough to deal with some low-level super gravities. The 3-turn delay would not work for this team. It would work for something like... you swap those. this to... Okay, you're not typing. Very cool. Warrior. And then... Sure, there's better choices than Dio-chan, but... And... change this to... Actually, hold on. Change this to... this. And how many do we have? 17 plus 8. 55. 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. Play by 3, we're still fine. Play by 3, we're still fine. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. Then we actually can go with this guy. And boom. We're in. We're in. And then that we just have to not always necessarily do the system so that we can do a semi-loop situation. This being +4 means it works. So do this. Alright. That looks good to me. Saves poisons and jammers for next turn. All seems good. Look at the sky. Hmm. Okay. Then next turn we'll do another aggregate, basically. That's a little rude. I don't believe I have anything around that, so... Damage absorber to this fella. Okay. Try to store some poisons and jammers. future turn. Wow, that really nerfs the damage. Holy shit. Wow. Well, that kind of makes it pointless for me to be doing anything really then. And it just means that I should have stalled out, I guess. Now we have to wait 6 more turns, huh? Alright, well if we're just gonna be playing the waiting game, I might as well just fucking not really try to do that much. So that is not gonna do enough anyway. I didn't realize, I guess maybe the light damage shield as well is the damage nerf in addition. Yes, okay. Stall. She might end up having to do a countdown that kills me thing, but if it is, then it is what it is, because I wouldn't have been able to kill, so. Just kinda, it is what it is type of situation. Save poisons and jammers so we can save our turns a little bit. I didn't even do a big match there either. Sure. Get rid of some of the poison, or some of the minus orbs rather. Alright, moment of truth. Are you gonna do a kill move next turn? Or can we continue stalling? That is the moment of truth. That is the moment of truth. Let's see. Well, it's not great. Oh, answer is no. Okay, well, I'm not doing this one now. I'm doing a different one. Not doing that one right now. Too many annoyances to try and figure out. Actually an aggregate stopper, huh? Damage nerf plus having light shield block. Okay. Okay. Let's just try this. Let's get another win. Who's this guy? Asamune, okay. Wow, I said that a long time ago. Why did that do no damage? Maybe I missed something there. You still wouldn't mind using Cetona? Yeah. I was thinking about that. I've used Cetona a lot for those dungeons where the skills are one turn longer type thing. I have done that a lot in my time. These damage nerfs though. And we kill through just a damage nerf, but not a damage shield to go along with it. Time to find out. Time to find out. Oh, I made sure I got 10 combos, so that's good. Turns out, yes, we can kill through it. So I think it's the combo of both the damage nerf plus the... Although I guess I didn't... Yeah, damage nerf plus the shield maybe or something. Alright, so we're not trying to kill. We are just trying to get our shit back. Oh, my heart TPA didn't come out, but that's okay. I think it should be okay. That's fine. Probably. Saddest part is you watch someone play Elden Ring, you were thinking Pad was like boss battle on Elden Ring with Cetona Royal Oak, but ever since they're making us use these teams with low HP, we keep dying to one instead of taking more than one hit to die. Yeah, there is some element of that for sure. There's definitely an element of that for sure. Now that wasn't really about having to do a lot of damage, that was more just about making sure I full combo, activate, and heal through the barb orb stuff. More than anything else. Get rid of that last barbed orb. What a classic song we have here. Melee music. Heard this song many of hours of my life. Many hours. You're always keeping an eye out for what could pair with them so you could try them again, but you don't think it's ever going to happen because they're hitting way too high, even if you bring something with 80% shield. It's just kind of... Oh! All of their caps are gone. That's not good. Yeah, they really are trying to not make you play aggregate anymore, huh? Is this the boss? It is the boss. Oh, never mind. just win anyway. Okay. July quest 14, done. That wasn't so bad. I'll double that XP, why not? It's pretty good XP, 500,000. Oh, bigger than anything else I'm doing today. Ooh, a nice short ad too. Yay, 1 million, okay. Wow, it's already, well, I guess it does make sense that it's already 6:45 because I did start slightly delayed, which was planned, but nonetheless. Get these taken care of. 13, 14, XP stock. So we will have some free rolls to do, but I think we might as well stretch break now. Then after, well, so stretch break plus, you know, do these rolls, and then maybe we try 15 instead of, the reason I'd rather just go and try 15 instead of trying to do 12 is that 12 is just finicky, and people want to know what's in 15 anyway, so we should just try 15 and see how it goes. But for now, I have to pee, I have to fill my water, grab an apple, stretch it, and then we'll do, free rolls as we stretch as usual. So let me get the first one of these going, and I will step away for a moment, but I will be back in a minute, and then we'll stretch and chat.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you.
Yo. First ad roll ready. Okay. Not too exciting. Let's go into the next one of those. Number 2. Number 3. Okay. Feeling pretty mid-energy today. Something nice? No, not quite. Just really dumb and Dorothy. Oh. Okay. Another one. The watch go. Yeah, Seatona was a good time. Seatona was nice. It was nice. Lasted a pretty long time for me, at least, I feel like. Like, I definitely used Seatona longer than I used Renerve Kuritobi. That's for sure. That shit disappeared in a flash, it felt like. In a near instant, it felt. And even shorter than that was fucking Rafine Kitty. Like, no one, like, that just disappeared in an instant, it felt like. The Kaza sort of as well, I really only used for probably like less than 5 dungeons. I don't know if that's because it's annoying to you, like maybe it's like an annoying setup thing, or it's a not good enough thing, or what, but... And like people being like, oh, you want Baddie and you want Cherry Girl or whatever, Strawberry Girl, whatever her name is. Haven't even really used either of them for anything. Part of that is because aggregate has been good, so I haven't needed to be fair. Like if I didn't have aggregate, I probably would have had to lean on those a lot more. So there's something to be said about that, and just aggregate being so good and easy that why bother? So I can see why that might be the case. Honestly, it's not that easy to transform and stuff right away, though. Ugh. Aggregate solves so many problems too, not everything, but enough to make it bearable. Yeah. It is just a lot easier than most other options. Feel like Aggregate has been able to do most of the quest of most of the last, like, several months. Which has been nice. What is in this sunlit Bliss Godfest memorial? Know what's in that? Six edge machine most likely getting gold. Okay. Is there anything good in it though? Or are the golds even good in any capacity? Ugh. One more stretch. So this is My Hero Academia login stamp day 5, huh? Ugh. Okay. Let's see what we get. Who this guy? Another challenge, charged by 2. Changes hard to fire. Mid, you sent me the tier list. Button active on the transform is yucky. I guess that's fair. I mean, you could use it as a button, like transform at the first turn and then get the button later, but yeah, I guess you wouldn't, because if you're buttoning stuff, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's not good. What about this stuff, though? Okay. A lot of fire row things. Roulette orb. And that's a pretty good skill, to be honest. Like low cooldown, 1 turn damage and attribute, and fixed time and roulette. Like, it's like reasonable. Alright, fine, chat. You have to go away for a second.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as...
I'm back. Look, if there's a second call, you gotta pick up. Like, that means it's probably important. So, you know what I mean? You get a second call from Dad? Like, come on. Come on. What have we got here? This isn't terrible either. Like, it's alright. People arrive. Spiel arrived, rolling in. Yeah, it seems okay. Anyway, we got that guy. Okay. Let's do the other My Hero first, and then we'll do the other thing last. My Hero Day 10. 1, 2, better not sue. We are not stretch breaking anymore, and that is a gold. Oops, wrong thing. The good news is that this is new, I guess. The bad news is that it's probably bad. Where the heck is this on his thing? Oh yeah, it's in the sea. In the midness. Okay. 11068. 7x6 and void attribute on a 3-turn cooldown with a brick team? Interesting. Oh, but you only have this, huh? Bunch of hands and nonsense? Okay, sure, whatever. I can't imagine that's really ever something we need. I feel like I have to hiccup again, but it's not coming out. Not the two most invigorating pulls, and I imagine this one won't be much better. Sunlit, Bliss, Godfest, Free Roll. Is this something where I can see what we are even getting? Oh, it's anything in this? If I had to choose one thing to get, I suppose it would be Nova, Goten, or Gokrex, right? I don't have those. Flame and Bubbly, I guess, also. And then maybe another Diamond, Remdraw, Pendraw, or Toy. Yeah, I mean, there's whatever. I mean, I'm not going to spend stones on that, but can do the free roll of it. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna get anything good today. Nope. It's gold. It's ISIS. The terrorist organization. I mean, the goddess, the Egyptian goddess. Whoops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The chances weren't high anyway of getting something good, so it's to be expected. Frees me of some more mail spots. Get the title, get this thing out of the way. That's, I guess, another way to prove that I got the title. Alright. Let's give this a shot, shall we? Is it the best crafted team? Absolutely not. Is it a good crafted team? Still maybe absolutely not. But we can try anyway with it. See what needs to change or not change. See what needs to change or not change. Change or not change? Now, we could play conservative by not using aggregates every turn in case there is a delay. That is an option. An option we have access to. Well, that's not great. Well, there's the delay, but I saved some things. Uh, yeah, 10 turn is not good. 10 turns bound is probably not great. We need one more turn of aggregate here, which we probably can pull off. That part not so great though. So we can start using aggregates again, which is good, but not being able to heal is bad. I know, it's a big revelation. We probably don't need to heal this guy. Oh, we are gonna have the blinds because of that. That is annoying, though. Thankfully, all the orbs here are different visually enough that you don't usually need to do anything. Also, I'm realizing this would be a good opportunity to stall. I kind of like that a little bit, huh? Let's do that. Do that a little bit. Now we can even heal, which is nice. Let's see if we can do this with just a row. Jammer, poison, poison, jammer, row, poison, jammer, jammer, jammer. Let's see how this does. Turns out it does all right. That is a damage absorber. I do wonder if I should try to stall a few turns here to get my lady unbound here. There's something to be said about that. There's something to be said about that being bad. We will find out together. That's okay. That is okay. That is okay. Fine. I think I am just going to use an aggregate on this one, though. Do that. Do that. Yes, yes, yes. Then next, this turn here, I will go for the kill. He'll be unbounded. Oh no, poison Skyfall. Oh no. Alright. Should heal the full anyway with that, so I'm not too worried. Okay, now the only bad thing obviously is that, you know, I did waste some turns there, so the buff of aggregate could come into question here in terms of running out, which would be obviously not good. That would be not good if that happened. So we're probably going to be a little more on the make sure to try and kill everything in one turn thing, especially with the fact that there's maybe going to be multiple things with Super Resolve that take 2 turns to kill here. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's probably fine. I was hoping that you would give me a little more than that in terms of light orbs. It's a little annoying. A little annoying, but here we are anyway. That's a problem. Alright, we lose. Yeah, it's just pretty much a loss. Not just because we're gonna heal, but also because we're wasting turns. But I guess we don't need to care about wasting turns because she just got rid of our damage caps anyway, so there's no point even anyway. We're trying to do lots of damage. But let's see if we can beat it without needing to have the damage cap thing on aggregate. I sort of doubt that, but we'll see. I also am guessing that she's going to do some sort of kill move of some kind here after the damage absorb, or the color absorb, but again, we will see what it decides to do. No longer caring about trying to save aggregates loops. That is the worst possible result, getting it right above the halfway point. That is obnoxious. It probably means I don't have to worry about doing box though, so there's that, I guess. Just do the row to get it to the half. Alright, well, it looks like we can continue, but not really sure how this is going to be good at all. Okay. Okay. I don't know who this guy eliminated by being here this turn, but I'm sure it was something pretty solid. I can only imagine. Ouch. You hurt me, sir? Sir? I probably don't need to box, but you did already give me a lot of light orbs anyway, so. Keep it simple. Still have like, yeah, 9 floors left. Which probably doesn't count super resolves and things taking place as well. Well, that is definitely a choice there. My guess is that we have a chance of getting to the boss, but then the boss might have some sort of do a gazillion damage before you kill it in time thing. And before unmatchable orbs this turn when Dio-Chen's thing came up. Okay, not quite. Alright, I'm going to do this. This. And then Dio-Chen, because I want her normal skill up. ASAP. All the enhanced orbs were kind of nice there. Well, so far. So far surviving. Do that because of the time shortened, among other things. Among other things. He fell down hard. Ouch. Okay, I don't want to deal with that. Do not want to deal with that nonsense. This might not do enough to kill, considering that they were on... Well, I'll just let the damage do the talking. For its own. Oh, what do you do? I've seen this lady before, but I'm not familiar enough to know how scared I'm supposed to be. Alright, that doesn't seem so bad. That doesn't seem so bad. Was conservative on the barbs there just because of one more turn here of like low RCV or whatever. Ouch. That's not a problem. Also not a problem. That's maybe a problem. I don't know. I don't know about that last part. Last part might be a problem, but okay. Alright, we're living. we are living. Somehow. I believe this guy needs box, and then he like shortens time, and maybe does cloud or something. Or tape, maybe? Cloud, but we resist cloud. Okay. How are we doing on this? Don't be in a kill range, please. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. I don't know why I did double heal there, that was very unnecessary. Okay. Few more to go. This should be doable if it's what she normally does. I believe. Now the problem is I have a feeling maybe we won't one-shot, although maybe I'm thinking of a different version of her being like a problem or something. Oh, I fucked it up. Well, hopefully we can get another turn without problem. That's obnoxious. What are you gonna do? That's fine. That's also fine. Okay. Free mulligan, we'll take it. Last turn of the damn barbs as well, which is nice. I feel like that might not be enough healing for the amount of movement I did. Oh, it's enough to get halfway, but that might not be enough. We'll see. We got her to halfway, so she might do something different. Okay, that's fine. Not as many barbed orbs anymore. We can heal the full easily. So that's good. Something I was thinking about was, do I actually care about doing an L unlock for these locked orbs? The, like, quote-unquote main issue that could be caused by it would be if we got delayed, and then, like, couldn't make a board or use the spinner. Whereas if they were unlocked, we could use the spinner. I don't know how important that is necessarily, though. Well, that's not a lot of light orbs to start with. The extra TPA helps for the warrior to do a little extra damage. That's the reason that I did that. Get it to the half, that's pretty good. I don't even know what they just voided. The time extension, maybe? I'm worried that I need to do the Warrior of Light this turn. That's what I'm most worried about. But we're pretty far away. Like, if we need a color absorb / damage absorb before he would come back up, that's also really bad. I guess I'll just do it like this again and hope that it does enough damage. Okay. I was considering if doing a row at the bottom instead of the TPA would have been more, and it might have been more. Alright, that's not good. Okay, chat, I need your help. I need someone that knows what a Vulcan Odin does here. What does he do after this? I can unbind by 3, which is notably not 5. For cooldown is 2. I guess there's no reason not to, because she would be up again by the time the Awaken Bind runs out. I guess in that sense I might as well just do it. And then we're trying to stall, I guess, a little bit as well. We probably aren't going to do much damage, so do that. Are we gonna get owned by Awoken Ugin Dragon thing? Whatever your name is, Odin Dragon. Turns out, yes. Yes, we are. Because we can't heal, so we're dead. So that's cool, I guess. It's cool, I guess. Yeah, and we're never gonna do enough damage to change anything either. Yeah. Alright, well, now I don't want to play the game anymore. Wait! Never mind, I want to play the game still. You said he won't one-shot you. How was I supposed to know that meant he won't one-shot you? That could have been like, he will one-shot... I mean, I can see why it's closest to won't, but... That's not a typo that you should just let me assume I'm gonna figure out, I guess. Okay. These clouds actually suck. It's more the clouds plus the blinds is kind of a lot to deal with. If I'm trying to do a box, that is. I might take the lazier route and just try to do a row. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, poison. Hammer. Heals. It was not a hard TPA. Jesus Christ, okay. That might be the death of me. Not being a hard TPA might be the death of me. Nope, we're live. We are live. Okay, you do know him well. Okay. Can I, like, chip him down over some turns here? Or should I be going for a box? I don't think a box would even kill, although that row did some amount of damage. Box would do a lot more, I think, but... There's something to be said about trying to grind through, I guess. You're so fucking delayed, though. I do need to get a jammer from the spinner here. Heck, threshold at 5. I would rather do a row then, if that's the case. Has a devil reduce? Yeah, but I'm not a devil. Is that... Okay, now we kill. Now we kill. Wow, that's not many light orbs. Alright, so if I start here though, then we'll have jammers and hearts already. Oh, I let go of frame too late there. It still might kill from there anyway, based on how much that row did, but... We'll see. Yeah, okay. Cloud's gone with it too, which is nice. Who the hell is this? I don't have any cross to get rid of that. This guy's skill's coming up soon. I can't imagine this will kill because he has light damage reduction as well. Yeah, this is gonna be a slow grind, which might be a problem given that he has a 4-turn countdown. I think I'm actually going to do... Kind of want to do this because this is coming back up over itself in 4 turns anyway. There is obviously a bit of a potential bad beat with that, but... It does so little. that's so little. I don't know if I'm allowed to grind this guy down or not. Don't know how legal that is. That was close. Pong. You may not rollerblade this summer. You got bit by a lot of mosquitoes. Now it has you scared. That's a bummer. Just wear long sleeves? I don't know. Rare. Using rare. I don't even know what that stands for, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And the heart TPA messed up. Don't get to half. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Artist exchangeable. Okay. How many turns? Okay. Ouch. Ouch. That hurt. I think I'm more concerned about doing a heart TPA than I am anything else here. Double heart TPA for that matter. I mean, not to be like forehead about it, but have you tried bug spray? Not to be, unless you're talking about you don't like the bugs kind of being in your face because of you're just like moving fast and whatnot, because that's fair too. That is definitely fair. I feel like this is gonna take 2 more hits, and I feel like he's gonna do an execute move after the next one. Or this might take more than 2 more. Bug spray doesn't work, you can't spray them and they're too fast. That's not what bug spray is. That's not what bug spray is. How do I want to do this? I mean, that's about as maximum it can get. TPA plus the box plus healing up and everything. Alright, time to get executed. Okay! We're live? This isn't the boss? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get another light TPA in there, so I'm just going to stick with that and hope that's enough to finish it. It's probably going to be close. Right? Alright, so Dante, you said you did this, right? What happens on the boss here? Am I going to just get hit when I get him to the 20% or whatever? that's not good. He's not gonna attack for 6 turns, huh? Can I even do 2 Ls? Guess I could technically. Get my stats back. So let's see. We need to. Puppet OST Pog, that's correct. Okay! That's a good sign. That's a good sign. I imagine I need to like kill his shield before the board size change happens. That's my guess. So no reason to wait, basically, is what I was kind of thinking about. Like, is there a reason to wait to kill the shield or not? Don't believe so. Don't believe so. Not really reason to heal there, but I don't know. I don't know, the board's so small. Okay. Is this a situation where I need to hit him to 20% before this countdown? Because that's not going to happen since I don't have really damage cap type things going on. Assuming he executes when he attacks. Well, that would be a shame, wouldn't it? This damage nerf that I've had for 99 turns. Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to do both. I should have done it last turn, I guess, but everyone decided to wait until there was 1 turn left to actually tell me. Wait a second. Wait a second. Well, we didn't get the box anyway. But there's no way we would have killed with that from here anyway, so it's not really a big deal. I mean, the board's not big enough to get the TPA plus all of that at once. Okay, well, I'm not doing it again today, that's for sure. Because that team barely gets there, and I'm pretty sure from that position, it cannot beat the boss. I don't think it's possible to beat the boss with what I had there. Without, you know, no aggregate cap, which was taken away by Dark Valkyrie. I don't think you can beat it from there. That's kind of a bummer. So the ways that you could do it with aggregate would be if somehow, I don't remember exactly what happened on the Valkyrie, but she's the one that took away the damage things. Though there's a decent chance that there could have been something later that also would have removed the aggregate damage thing. So it's probably not worth it. You would definitely need something to get rid of that damage nerf piece. To not have that damage nerf going the whole time, which would have made a pretty big difference. The King Dragon, I don't know when we got it. Dungeon is like 1,000 floors long, I don't remember. Ogre guy spawns it and removes it too. Well, sounds like either way, it's a no aggregate go. I don't really know why Dante did it and didn't tell me. No, it's okay. Maybe that, maybe you were doing your run. I think I would have tried it anyway, even if you had told me, just to see. And, I mean, we got to the boss, so that was kind of neat. But having to count down to death is kind of not something I really enjoy. Basically means you have to run something that has, you know, these type of skills where they increase the damage cap thing. Because otherwise, if you do an aggregate style, it'll get taken away. Though you do also just need something to get rid of that damage nerf. Who's this rare guy? Let's see. You said he was in here. Or maybe in here? Oh, he's not in here. He's an artist. Okay. So he's not here. Okay. I have to pee again, so I'm gonna do that. What does, if I actually spell it, will his name come up? Or is this like a thing where people are saying a nickname type of deal? Oh, the red, yeah, okay, this thing. The red light person, sure. And then they're this, and then they have their own damage cap, and yada yada yada. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. The fact that the guy also makes the board small is tough, because that also means it's like, you know, not necessarily something you want to be doing with a rainbow type of team, you know, in a Kaza type situation. That's a little spooky with a small board. But it's possible though. I do wonder how this would go. I do wonder how she would do. She might be okay, but problem with her would be a lot of VDP stuff, probably. What the hell? Blue Balden? What about him? That's a lot of pluses. Active does all sorts of good. It does. It does? Alright, I have to pee, too bad. I have to go. And what is the reason for bringing this up again? Like, it's a good skill, but what is it for? Like, what am I putting it on? Oh, like in a Kaza, cause devil type? Is that the idea? I see. Not specifically devil, but any rainbow. Yeah, that's fair. You don't think he's devil? I thought it said he was. He does also have a lot of skill pluses, which is nice. You know who I did just get recently, though, that we could potentially mess with? Look who I have here. Now, I don't actually know if she would be any good for this dungeon, but, what do I want with her? In the meantime, for one Balden. Balden, like actually that's a meta thing on Atali is the Balden. Oh yeah, I got that green guy. What's the green guy? You know, the green swap guy. What's his name? Green swap guy. You said 7x6 swap, so I said green guy. Very green. You know the guy. Stop. You know the guy I'm talking about. You do know the guy. You're all liars. The green swap guy, REM? Come on, man. It's the green guy that does the swap. There's only one of those. I know, but it was... Anyway. Bad. But he's cool. But he's cool, though. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll listen to Hank. I'll trust Hank this time. What are actual meta Atali things, though? He's so cool you didn't roll him? Inner loop Amaterasu dragon. Well, I have that. Is Ramen speaking more truths, or is he telling some lies with this Balden situation? Wait, can I do Rafine Kitty? Does that make any amount of sense as my spinner situation? Does that make any amount of sense? He said you want a spinner loop. She'd be a spinner loop. And you know, all those other things. Okay. That seems good. And we're not doing a shield loop? We're just not doing that? Yeah, it's not a loop, but it is a shield if you really need it. I was just asking if we want a shield loop or not. So we want something in the front. What do we want our 7x6 to be? You said we want a 7x6 thing. Oh, Balden. That's why you say Balden. Okay. That's why you suggest Balden. Idea. What is it? What is it that I remember seeing? I remember I saw a telly build idea that I wanted to get. No idea where it would be though. It's here in a group of tabs somewhere. Let's see. Maybe it's not. Maybe I got rid of it. Maybe I closed the tab. Parents back, need destroying ping pong. Okay, for now I suppose we could grab that Balden to have him there. I know it's not this one, but that's fine. And then, so she does this stuff, that stuff. So then we would be looking for like a low cooldown damage absorb situation. Damage absorb, color absorb. I'm guessing. But you know, this is always one of those. It is also something that can do void assist, which is relatively important. How do you use it, Telly? You just do lots of TPAs? Yeah, you just do a lot of TPAs, huh? That wouldn't be very good on the boss because your board's smaller, though. Which is a little spooky. Maybe I had put it in Discord. The LA team that I was thinking of. Or we could do baddie. We could put the baddie in there too. Here's a team. Getting blinded. Is this for a random dungeon or for this dungeon? I don't need it to be for this dungeon, I'm just asking, because I can't read Japanese. Alright. He's on this Ateli screen for a zillion years. Okay, so... Oh! You know who I have? You know who I have? I have that guy. This won't work, right? I can't do that. I have that guy. I have this guy. Yeah, I have this guy. He's pretty good. I do have this guy. And he has an L, so you could give him the void, potentially. The, like, assist void situation, too. And he has the Ordeal Isis. What does that one do? Makes some amount of sense. Makes some amount of sense there. Probably should make one of those, huh? Probably should make one of those. And then what else is in this link? Don't know who that green-red lady is. Do you know who that is on the team? I'm not familiar with that one. Uh-oh. The sneeze. The sneeze arrived. Yeah, I don't know who that green, red person is on that team, but... I have the Rafine Kitty, so there is that. I mean, this doesn't seem... I mean, I guess is the reason that he mentioned this is just because it's free to pick up. Oh, it's sheet? Oh, okay. Alright, let's take a look at that. Take a look at that. What do you do? Poison plus tape res, maybe. Another cleric? And then it fixes the board to neutral. Okay. He's a great active. That is a good active. I guess I would probably need to bring something that does a 7x6 or, you know, board reset if I was using this on C15. That's good sheet. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. Ooh, also a 7x6 lead. That might be the trick. That might be the trick, Dante, that takes this to the next stage of being quite good, huh? Let me think for a second. Am I thinking of the right thing? Am I thinking of the right name right now? No, I'm not. Who is the light guy that I believe he does a 7x6? And that's not a good description. I'm just gonna find him. I know what he looks like visually. I believe he is light. I wanted to say Orlando, but I'm like, well, that's not Orlando. Orlando's the replacement of fucking Thanos or whatever. He's close. I can feel him. This guy. Lawrence. I don't know why I thought Arthur. Yeah, he has the heart L. I was gonna use that as part of the description, but I figured that wouldn't help, so I just kind of gave up on trying to give a description. This is an option. I was checking to see if he was a 7x6. We don't really need the, you know, damage absorption thing if we're using the MHA guy. So there isn't really a reason to do this over the sheet. Plus, it doesn't have the 7x6. There's also the light green guy I want to check with that also does a 7x6 and this, but that's also not 7x6 board. Okay. Because this is pretty much the same skill as the sheet, except you know, not quite. Not the Academy ones. We want the normal one. So pretty much the same, except it's 7x6 instead of 6x5, which is much nicer, but it doesn't have the 7x6 board, so... And I guess it doesn't have levitation and such, but it does have a lot more skill boost than this has, which maybe or maybe isn't important. So I guess the only thing I don't have there, well, I'm not looking at equips, but as far as the main subs, I don't have the Isis Ordeal yet made, and I don't have the green sheet made. I suppose while we're on this thing, we should at least look for 7x6 leads. That is not what I'm looking for. Restrictions. What are our 7x6ers currently? Don't believe these do anything we're looking for. You know, this red guy might. I feel like doesn't he do a board size? He does. So we could do this instead of sheet. We could do this instead of sheet. It also has the barrel, which is kind of nice. The problem, I guess, is that the other awakenings don't really jive in the same way. But if someone, you know, didn't have a sheet, this could be an option to use. Because it does do everything else, but then also does 7x6 and also enhances orbs, so it could be an option, but I don't think it's quite as good. No. He says no. Why are we saying no? I mean, he's definitely not as good as the sheet, but... Yeah, I know. That's... You are repeating what I said. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. That is what I just said. That using him would be not a good option over the other option. This is not good for what we're doing. Though, did you see that news about the getting buffs or something? You guys see that? The equip is getting a change, or maybe a, no, it's not getting the equip isn't changed. She's getting another equip form that does a charge by 3 or something. Yeah, that's not worth. I don't believe this version would be worth either. Yeah, no. If we are looking for something that also does the board change thing. Now this one, the feet lady. Okay, I couldn't remember if she did a board size change. She does not, but this would have actually been a real option potentially here, because it would have also been able to get the L Latin boost. So this would have been actually a pretty solid one if not for the fact that we don't get the orb, the board size change, which is unfortunate. She could have been a cool choice. Now this guy, people have used this guy. He's a board change and a shield. It's an option. I was just looking at these because I didn't remember what they did. Okay. This would be basically similar to Sheet, but worse because he has triple boxes, which is basically useless. So I think Sheet would still beat this out. Unless you need the shield loop, then obviously that's a different story. Then this guy would actually be pretty amazing. He does have the barrel, which is nice, but yeah, the pierces not so much. I doubt we'll find something better than that at this point. But maybe there's something hiding around in here. I mean, 4 10Cs is nice. I feel like the rest of this is maybe not really needed at all. Because Rafine Kitty does time extension, right? Because there were a number of times where our time got shortened. Yeah, so she would do a time extension, so we wouldn't need it for that either. That was just one of the other things I was looking at as a potential. Alexander, doesn't he? Yeah, he changes his skills all the time, though. Well, kind of. I mean, they're kind of, but not really. Yeah, I don't think he would make sense as a choice, really. Compared to even, I think he would be less of a choice than even some of the other things I've already looked at. Oh, the mighty have fallen. Oh, the mighty have fallen. We need to let Alexander do damage at cap of 5 billion for each color. Who's this? Chow? Oh, I just have... Yeah, okay, this version's up here, I see. That tends the board change, right? Yeah. Index. Sure. Duck guy! Let's go! Yeah, no. This definitely doesn't make board size change. I don't believe these do either. They have not been updated really in a way to do that. They got other things going on. Arn definitely does not, but I would like to look at him. Look at him, okay. You do not. You are just, yeah, you're a farmable thing. I have used this one as a lead before, but again, we have better options than this, even if we're looking for a cleric that is 7x6 lead. We would probably use the foot lady instead of this one if we were looking for that. it would be any more after this. Mira. Don't even really remember her. She's got the gun, huh? Noctaria, I mean. Okay, well, she's got another form, right? I don't think it does anything, though. Yeah, and the board's not 7x6 anymore. I don't think any of these forms will do anything of note. They all kind of do the same thing, but not anything. Okay. So then the real options we saw were basically the sheet, Foot Lady, though she misses out on the 7x6, so that's a pretty big loss. This guy adds a shield loop, which is nice, but he'll not really contribute any damage. Flower collab. Yeah, they don't really seem to care about much anymore, do they? And then this guy was another one that was... This was probably worse than... Well, I guess it's similar in a way to the guy that was the shield loop in terms of... It does the bind in this, but it is similar in terms of it doesn't really contribute damage at all. Who am I thinking of? If I type flower, will that give me all the flower people? Because there's the blue flower, but I have it as an equip. Is it hydrangea? Oh, I think I have to get rid of the leader search thing if I want that to show up. You. I think this was also 7x6, but I don't believe it turns into anything that I would want, right? No, okay. So it does kind of seem like the sheet would be the best, barring some other evolution that, because the game doesn't actually work how you would like, you know, doesn't filter in that way. Okay. Well, I guess either that or the blue ball then, I suppose. Where's the other option? Because he's 7x6, so either the blue Balden or the sheet. Kind of nice with the Balden in the sense that it actually just makes the board bigger, and it would get rid of the damage nerf in the case of this dungeon specifically. There is that. There is that. There's levitation, which I imagine helps a bit though too. But would we have any other thing getting rid of the attack nerf? This is only 2 times damage for... Would this get rid of the nerf? Because it does it for the ally, but does for physical and attacker, would that get rid of a damage nerf like what happened on the 15? Because if so, then I don't necessarily like really need that aspect of the Balden thing. Which is interesting. I think it would, right? Physical and attacker, that should do the effect. I would think. Think so? Yeah, I think so. It feels like it makes sense to me. So then, I think you would do this, and then probably get this thing out. You're back? Okay, well, so we realized I have this, which is pretty sick. We also realized that cheat is really nice as an option instead of Balden, because it does like 6x5, which particularly on the boss like thing would be nice to fix the board there. Or does 7x6, does that prevent the board from being changed size? Both remove the debuff. Yeah, I know, but this being an Awakened Bind is potentially interesting in order to remove this for something better, because I feel like this is not really that necessary. We were looking at a build that Vicious had linked, just as like an example build, basically, not for the dungeon specifically, but for this. But we need a shield for Ruby Dragon. Okay, see, no one had mentioned that. I guess I sort of assumed I would live, but I guess you're saying that's not the case, huh? You're asking, do I know, and why would I know that? No one's. These things aren't even leveled. Things aren't even statted in any way, like at all. Usually you don't, if you have a shield loop up, or you just time ammo draw. I mean, we get shield from this by 80%. That's a number. I don't know. Some of the other things we had looked at. So there's the Isis Ordeal as a potential different cleric option. That also technically reduces shield by a little bit. Probably not as much as Amaterasu, but you could also probably put an equip on her that charges by more than 2. And she would actually maybe do some damage as well. One Reveal and Sheath then. The Vril I do know has a loop in shield and damage stuff. But maybe you mean the other Lavril? You mean the other Lavril. Yeah, I mean, this would do more damage than the Amatsu Dragon, but the skill is not that enticing. Well, okay, like it is, but I meant in the sense of compared to the Isis one, even though it's very basically the same, it replaces the 7x6 for the shield, which could potentially be nice. But then you could also, I guess, just say that, oh, well then just do Amadra because that shield's better, but then Isis would actually be contributing a little more damage compared to Amaterasu Dragon, but then still be having some amount of shield. And then if you're doing this one, you're just getting damage boost plus shield loop, which is fine, and it's doing some damage, I guess. I mean, we don't need the damage buff, because this guy does give a buff as well, with the 2 times to all physical attackers, so that part's kind of nice. So this should kind of already always be happening anyway, right? Ish. Lavril, I think, probably not the choice there. Well, one option we had talked about or looked at, because we were looking at 7x6 leads, was the newish blue-green shield loop 7x6 board making guy. He wouldn't really contribute any damage though, because his awakenings are like box, box, box. He has Barrow, which is cool, or it's not 7x6, 6x5, but like it's not really quite as interesting, but yeah, no damage. And then a similar type of thing, not a shield loop, but it was a different 7x6 with the red light guy. transforms, but he's the same thing as the blue-green guy in terms of not good awakenings and stuff. This guy, he's the same problem with not good awakenings and whatnot. Like, this skill obviously is nice, but... And he is 7x6 to start, which is nice, but unfortunately it's all boxes there. Oscar, I don't think I have that. Yeah. Brain's all over the place now. How many skills she needs? 28. Alright, let's at least fucking awaken this guy, huh? There's the other thing is that we want something that does you know, the L void assist thing, which she wouldn't be able to do. I mean, you could put it on him if you really wanted, but it's only 2 and it's kind of You definitely put it on him. I mean, you can. I guess he doesn't raise his cap, really, so you might as well put it on him. Maybe? I don't know. She has that, too. But you'd probably rather her just do more damage if you had her instead of a Matsu Dragon. I need a shield loop? Are you sure I need a shield loop? Well, the sheet would be a cleric plus a board change, though it's 6x5, so it's not necessarily what you're looking for, but... Interesting, because that example team did not have a looping shield. But maybe it was because that team had this plus Isis, so maybe it was a dungeon where there was like a bunch of awaken / unmatchable things. Yeah. You would get similarly or maybe better damage with Isis, but Isis doesn't have the 7x6 is the problem there, so... See if it... Well, we're not necessarily building it for a specific thing, Chakra. It's more, I recently got a telly, haven't built for it before. So the last dungeon I just tried with Aggregate was C15, and I got all the way to the boss, but there was a couple things that stopped us. One was that things on the way removed Aggregate's damage cap, and then we got a damage nerf from someone that lasted 99 turns, and I had no way to get rid of it. So those two things is what led me to losing on the boss. You haven't seen him in years? What are you talking about? He pops in now and then. What are you talking about? So yeah, we were kind of trying to just build like a generically strong Ateli team idea. These three kind of seem locked in. These two are like a little bit less so. This is going to be the green one, which is 7x6, and then a cleric with a board change thing. We're probably gonna stick on that. Excuse me. So then we were thinking about a loop shield instead of this second cleric, which I think is reasonable. I do know of another loop shield. I mean, I know of a few loop shields off the top of my head that I have. We have Gideon. Not too exciting. That one's not too exciting. We have her. Also not too exciting for what this is. We have a little more exciting, but not, you know, the most exciting. You don't use a looping for most of your Ateli teams. So what is your Ateli teams be looking like compared to what I have here? What would be, you know, because we have a cleric plus board fixer, a spin, roulette, the Ateli, and then our damage absorb and attribute absorb guy. Yeah, I think it would be nice to have both options in terms of, for future building purposes, in terms of if I want a generic team that I'm going to run into a dungeon I don't know and want a looping shield to be quote-unquote safer, be nice to know what maybe is my best choice for that. But then also what I might want for not needing the looping shield. This is maybe better than Chakol? Potentially? Right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know all of the looping shields that I have off the top of my head. There is this one as well. I imagine this is much worse than the Halloween one that I was just on, though. I do know of some more, but I already know they're like bad in terms of wouldn't be good on this team. There's like this guy, which would just not really be that good either. I think those are all of the looping shields that I know, aside from the blue-green guy that I already showed earlier, but didn't bother to re-show again. You know the guy. Somewhere. This guy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Curie isn't the most exciting, so then it kind of becomes like, okay, well, it loops, and then I guess it has some 410Cs, which it maybe will do some damage with, but do we really care after that? I don't know other loop shield. I can't think of other loop shields off the top that I know I have. If anyone could name some looping shielders, that would be... I actually did not remember I had this. I have another charge 4, huh? NY Chuan, I'm like 99% sure I do not have that. Why is this... Oh, I spelled it wrong. I was like, why is it? Because I knew I had this Chuan, so I was like, I know something's wrong. I know I did something wrong. So, Mitsuri? Yes, I do have Mitsuri. I do have that. But it does kill my spinner. True. True. Hello Kitty Lurvril? No chance. Might be one of those things where it doesn't show up unless you type Kitty. Like how this doesn't show up if you type Rafine Kitty. But no, I was pretty sure I didn't, and I don't. Search Sanrio. There's definitely more if I search Sanrio. Angel Cinnamon. It's the Cinnabon. Blue Boy. I mean, I have Sophie Sam. That was one of the bigger hits for me. As well as I think I had name. I mean, this is obviously exciting. This guy, people were excited about this guy for a little bit. This be the Gudetama. Next to the two dark things on the right. Oh shit, it's Lavril. Okay, to be fair, it didn't show up in Lavril or Kitty. Okay, I do have it. That is GF's fault. Okay. And this is so much better because of the 1.5? Is that what we're saying? It's sub buff 2. And her initial is a charge by 2, which is nice as well. 5 heal OEs already. Used to have heal OEs on the team. If we change that with... Okay, we would go... Yeah, we might not have heal EPAs, is what I'm assuming that statement means. Well, we have... there's the 1 on this, I guess, or the 2, but... A lot of transforming, huh? I have not H Paimon. I do have this Paimon now. He's cool. He's not good. There was a point where he was pretty good because he had this, and not many things had this many skill boosts. But yeah. Don't have cool Paimon in terms of Halloween Paimon. Shark pants? What the fuck? How did that click all the way to that? What the hell? And I guess I don't. Is this like the guy that charges by 4? Is that what you're talking about? Is that who you're talking about? No, that's Gyoko. Okay, Gyoko was who I thought you were referring to. I do have Angel Devil, which is, you know, cool. More of a cool for, like, an Akaza type situation, though. Yeah. So... Where did it go? Here. What's this guy do? Huh. He's goofy looking. Yeah, now we have multiple L cards to put the thing onto. I guess you would rather put it on him because he can do blue or light though. Or on both, but both would be an option for sure. I mean, they're both... Yeah. Did I miss it? I thought... No, this is just light. But that would be nice to have with the heal TPAs too. One of the Lavrils are. The transform Lavril, or the evolve Lavril, definitely becomes light blue. Yeah, this one. This one. Yep. This team kind of basically covers everything. Obviously the skill boost is something that needs to be figured out, but the other, I guess, the improvement area would be changing this to something that maybe does 7x6 plus cleric, but then also is a 7x6 leader skill. But even then, that's pretty damn good. Alternatively, you could do Bald in here, as we've mentioned. But then you would need to change this for a cleric, and then you wouldn't have a looping shield anymore, so... Yeah, it was just one less turn of damage. Oh yeah, this does have a cross. I feel the weird thing though Like, crosses and L's go against what she wants to do, right? Because it has to be exactly 4 linked orbs. Which is kind of a bummer. Although with 7x6, I suppose, a lot of things to be had there. You're gonna max cap without crosses. Well, I meant with crosses. Like if you need to do a cross or an L, it'll take away from the amount of 4 linked orbs. That's more of what I was saying. But yeah, we probably on a big enough board are fine anyway. Especially on turns that you activate. Okay. Looks pretty good. Have some good team building. Best thing to have on the team is 3 colors. You mean 3 attributes? Huh? This has been happening to me more, where this takes forever to load. Has that been happening with anyone else? So let's see. Right now is 20 minus 4 is 16, so then this will be happening at 8, at 9. This is GF's fault. So it is already 8:40, so I would like to switch to do a Super Auto Pets one, which is kind of probably upsetting because we've basically just been team building for the last 40-ish plus minutes. So I will do one attempt of something here. Oh, let's do C10. Nice and easy. Do a nice and easy one. Incoming lose. Yeah. I was just making sure that you meant 3 attributes and not the 3 attribute awakening thing. Do 15 with the SB plus this void badge. Yeah. Totally worth. So I knew the puzzle and dragoning would be a little short, but honestly, we went later in the puzzle of dragoning than I was planning to. So in a sense, you got more than I was planning to give in that regard today. That's fine. Music? The problem is now that I'm going to be going probably post 9 for the Super Auto Pets, which is not what I was hoping to do, but here we are. Okay, music? Continue. Thank you. Would have been interested to know. Oh, I guess Chakra said he wasn't when he was talking about team building. He wasn't talking about a telly. That's fair. Would you delay this guy? What'd you do over there? Well, I'm glad we did some amount of Diatelli stuff because now I can maybe put something together over the next days. Though there is ranking, which I'll have to do some amount of. Though it is a fixed ranking, so maybe Prey will be easy and not a bunch of grinding. That would be nice. Why would that happen though, you know? Why would they let me get away with that? I almost certainly don't need to be boxing these floors, but whatever. Force a habit, I guess. Not a long dungeon, thankfully. Okay. I'm gonna do a row here so that I can be lazy with the combos. See if it's enough. Looks like it. Nice. Besides, I did get at least through, you know, 13 and 14 on the first try, which was nice to get that out of the way. And now we have an idea of some of the things that are going on in 15. And then I guess the other main thing would be to get past the number 12 that has the delay and then the longer cooldowns and such. So, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I appreciate it, chat. That was helpful, getting some of that out of the way for me in turn. Not getting out of the way, but getting me a first glimpse into building a telly a little bit. So, the puzzle and dragoning will end there. I appreciate all of the help. Unfortunately, not any exciting rolls. But I did promise a Super Auto Pets run to end the stream. Or rather, probably 2 runs, unless one goes real short, and then maybe it would be 3. So let's get that going then, shall we? Best of luck to everyone doing ranking this week. It doesn't seem like there is anything worth rolling, which is nice, so I didn't have to bother with that as far as stones. That's always nice when that happens, especially on a delayed start due to life events. We're loading in. Make sure it's the same. It does be looking the same, so there is that. I think we're pretty much ready to go right into it. Let me get a sip. Okay. We ready, chat? I think we're ready. Well, it is Monday after Puzzle and Dragons, and it is time to do a SAP session to end the Monday stream. Went a little bit later than I was hoping for, and I gotta admit, I hate the double dragon here, but at least it will get a trigger, I suppose, if we can find a faint person. And the music has not started. There it is now. But yeah, pretty much an auto boss here. I don't even know if there's really any faint triggers here at all. There is not. Okay, yeah, that's pretty terrible. It's looking like an underwhelming story for me on this one, that's for sure. I am going to do another set of the summer playlist until we get to the end of it again. By then, it'll probably be relatively close to mid or late July, and then I'll probably switch off of it from that point, just because, you know, we'll have gone through it twice and go back to the normal large playlist. But that's okay. It is July 1st, by the way, which, you know, sorry to the gays, but your time is over. R.I.P. to all my gay homies. They're dead. They've been Thanos'd. You know, I always wonder where they disappear for the rest of the year. I'm not sure, but it's, you know, it's like a Jesus thing, though. They come back. It just, instead of 3 days, it takes, you know, a bit longer. It's okay, though. They can take all the time they need to come out and come back. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. What do I do with this? I mean, we could go anti-summon with Aardvark, just YOLO. Because there's not going to be a ton that I'm really interested in buying a bunch of, I feel like, for the Cardinal. You can't, like, rebuy a mana potion, I don't think, right? You just, like, use it and then it gives it mana, so I don't think it works the same way. And yeah, it just feels like not a lot of this is worth rebuying. Because it's not like you can rebuy actual food. That would be something worthwhile. But I think I am going to gamble with this. And then the follow-up question is, do you sheep so that you get some Frilled Dragon, you know, buffs? That's definitely worth it, and then you can partner with a Nightcrawler. I could get down with that. I could get down with that. I don't think I'm gonna try to level through this. If another one showed up, that was purely a roll, because if a second one showed up, then I would have gone for it. But as it stands, I am not. Well, that was an interesting setup they had there. Yesterday, after I guess sort of during the stream, was Olympic trials going on the last day, and there was definitely some fireworks in more ways than one. New world record in the women's 400 meters, Sydney McLaughlin doing her thing. I guess her name is technically, like, added the husband's last name, but I always forget it. Do I want any of this? I mean, this becomes a 4-4, or a 7-7, which is pretty nice. The double shot mosquito is not necessarily the most exciting, but it is, you know, something. Sort of, I'm trying to debate on would I rather maybe just throw in a beetle. I guess what else would I be looking for? Crab would be okay. Dumbo, just to maybe get some cool food, would be kind of neat. Thunderbird is solid. Yeah, I think I'm willing to sell this and buy this for now. Also means, like, maybe we actually get something leveled that matters. I do kind of like the octopus idea, but maybe we should just be rolling for more Nightcrawler potential. Because there's not really anything else. I mean, we got two tier 3s that aren't really gonna, you know, show up. Yeah, nothing there. I'm not even gonna bother freezing that. Okay. Basically did nothing. Might as well just bought peaches and apples there. This will get 2 kills. So that's nice. This not getting an extra spawn because of the sheep is a little awkward here. Bummer. Bummer on that one. What else happened? The women's 1500, that was a fast race too. I think they were under 4. So that's very fast. I think it's tough because this is nice to have right now for sure still. Buffs could be interesting too though. And then it becomes a how much do you want to stay married to this idea. Grant Fisher in the 5K, as well as Abby Newer in the 5K. They ran incredibly well. That was exciting. And then the college kid coming in 3rd. I don't know if he's actually going to qualify. I don't think he has the Olympic standard, but he could potentially get in. That women's 15, I think, was a meet record. There was like a ton of records. Like I said, Sydney got the world record again, as she does, because she's just leagues ahead of everyone. I think the 5K might have been a meet record. I'm not 100%. The 1500 women's was definitely a meet record. And then Bri Benjamin in the 400 meter hurdles was also a meet record, I think. The women's 100 hurdles were crazy. In terms of the like results people got was insane. Like the 4, 5, 6 that didn't make the team ran incredibly fast. Would have made like basically any other country's team. And then I'm stalling basically. The other race that I was excited about was Hobbs Kessler qualifying in the 800. First male in the US to do the 815 since like 1970 something. I guess I'm rolling. We would have had a level 3 one of these if we stuck with it. I guess I'm sticking to the Snail Disrespecter moniker here. Alright. Yeah, that works pretty well with this. I mean, Double Sheep works well with the Nightcrawler. That might be a little too goofy, though. I mean, this technically can work better than this. I think I'm actually just going to do this turn, though, because that should be better for the Nightcrawler. And then I'm going to pass on the deer this time. But yeah, I was very surprised by Hobbs. Like, that was really impressive. Wow, missing by 1 HP kind of sucks there. Wow, it sniped this guy again. And we're facing non-spawn teams again. Granted, we still won, but you know. Alright. Get out of here. It's time for you to go. If I can't find something to put in here, I will fuse this. I'm not gonna try to level that, I don't think, right? I mean, I could fuse, then do these and give mana to itself. Chance for level next turn type of thing. Okay, level, that's awesome. Certainly a bit of a power down, especially with that happening. That's bad news. Gotta love how we have not faced a single spawn team since all of this. Yeah, that thing's gonna eat us alive. That's unfortunate. Okay, big turn though. Uh-huh. Well, if we get an ostrich, a hamster would be good for that. We could just get rid of this. We want to give up on the spawning because we can't seem to find anyone that's doing that anymore. And then that would allow us to buy 2 units. But we can start with this one. And then freeze this one for next time. I guess. Could do this too instead of that. I mean, you gotta kind of choose a lane, I guess. I feel like because we only have 3 wins, it feels like we can't do a spawn team to win. Is that... That might be crazy, but I think that's actually kind of the truth. I feel like we can't go Saiga Antelope to get to 10 on time at this point. The spawns that we have are just to try to keep us alive, I think. And this is, again, another cursed setup of things, unfortunately. I mean, this thing's gonna eat us alive. Turns out maybe I just should have stuck with the Frill Dragon, huh? We just have lost and lost and lost since then. Yeah. Yeah, we're good and we're just gonna lose out here. Yep. We're dead. You're dead. Kill the thing with the mana? No, you're 1 short of killing? That's a disaster. Well, wait a second. I think we can win this, actually. Barely. Barely. We were down in the dumps with the other people that were doing bad, to be fair. I was really just hoping to get a Thunderbird level and then switch everything out. I guess I'm not doing that anymore, though. I guess gold, gold, then do this, I guess. And you're just gonna sacrifice yourself at the front. Well, I don't think we're gonna get there, but there is a world where we get an ostrich. How good is this team? A catfish that does nothing. Our sheeps didn't spawn things, so that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, but we can draw, we can win. Okay. Well, that's kind of shitty. It's like, okay, we can husky now, but we just put this cucumber on you. I think if we do this, we have to get rid of one of these spawners, or just the hamster, but I think, so you get 6 attack and 2 health for each. It's 6 attack flat, and then 2 health for each friend summoned. And we're getting guaranteed 1, 2, sometimes a third. And then we must have gotten 1 or 2 from this, which is why this was like a 6-10 or something. I think if we want to get to 10, though. I think if we want to get to 10, though. Level on the hamster? Okay, level on the hamster. Bit of a choice that didn't really pay off. Does refresh it, though, which is pretty sweet. I guess we can just keep rolling, huh? What am I doing? Would a whale on a Nyala be better than the sheep? Probably. Probably, but... You know what would be additionally funny? You know what would be additionally funny, though? Getting even more money. Uh-huh. Reset it? Oh, it doesn't reset it. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, it was funny, though. We're probably gonna lose, but we can't deny it. That was pretty funny. Alright, it's gonna be leveled next turn. Level 3. It is easy to get it to level 3. I mean, if we had an ostrich during next turn, that could be pretty exciting, but I think we've gotten to this point too late, as well as, oof. I mean, we're definitely losing, but if we got to this point and had maybe 3 health, then we could legitimately get to the ostrich, which you still didn't want me to get to that, it seems. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I guess this is happening. Sure. Sure. That's not happening, but... Well, yeah, I could sell this right now and buy a husky. Or the Nyala for trumpets. I think if we're trying to get to 10, we need to take this risk and hope we can get a draw this turn. I think I'm gonna go with this. I mean, this is getting interesting. I think, again, 2 health here, maybe? Get a free loss on this one? Oh, we're dead. Oh, and you sniped my one guy with any amount of stats. It's over. Because he's gonna spawn a thing and then it's just, yeah, dead. Hamster's kind of sick, though. I want to do a hamster run now. Rolling that many times was pretty exciting. Let's get a not frilled dragon to start. How about that? I mean, I don't really love this either, but at least it does something. I should have switched that order. I should have the duckling in front and then the magpie in the back, because it'll become like a 2-5 or something, but Ooh, turtles and programmers? I like both of those things. Well, I mean, I don't necessarily like programmers, but I am a programmer, so I guess, you know, something to be said. Oh, fuck you. Now the question is, do I talk about the Supreme Court ruling today? Is that something we want to do? Probably not. Probably not something I want to do. I think I'll do this, and then this, and then this. Give tack to closest strawberry friend. And then, so that'll buff you. Yeah, let's try that. Look. It's pretty terrifying, I guess is how I would put it. This is gonna make that thing quite big, huh? It's gonna take out 2, which is enough for this to take out 2, and then win. Aha! My birds beat your birds. And a level to start, even better. Alright. You failed me last time, though I think it was a little bit unlucky. I think I will start here this time. And I'll go for a duck potential level. Duckling, sorry, duckling. My bad. Yeah, I guess do this so that yada yada. This triggers and then it gets 2 strawberries and so on and so forth. Let's change the subject. Alright, so you're only gonna get 1 hurt trigger here. Well, 2, I suppose. Oh, close, close, close. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Son of a... No, I refuse. That's a little tough to pass up, though. Probably not worth this anymore. I was thinking, I mean, the triggers from that are nice, but this is also nice. And then I don't have to do that. And then save gold, now double level next turn. I like that. I like that a little bit better. Arguably, the hummingbird should maybe be in the back. Oh, that's a little awkward. I mean, they trade, but could have been a little more exciting. Double kill. Not quite. That feels bad. That feels bad. Wow, I really don't want to do a squirrel. I also don't really want to do this Saga Antelope. Give the falcon more health then? Am I really just gonna completely ignore the antelope? I think I am. I think I am. Okay, you're coming in. You, I guess, can exist. Kind of a psycho order, but getting the buffs to be a 7-11 at the end seems kind of nice from the strawberries. And this should trade at the front. That porcupine's gonna be a problem, though. That sucks. Never mind, we win. Never mind, I knew everything was gonna happen that way. Okay. Anteater would just be okay to have, because it's okay to have. We might be rolling a bit here. Obviously a sheep is good value. And then I'll just do these. Sure. I wonder if I want this in front. Try it. I don't know how much better or worse that is. It feels very random. probably doesn't make that much of a difference. Maybe it helps against the whale to, like, kill it off. No, not really. That helps, though. That helps a little bit. My music? Oh, this song has one of those. Sometimes YouTube, people that put music on YouTube will have like a random 45 seconds, sometimes even multiple minutes at the end where there's nothing going on. I don't know why that is. It is tempting to get a magpie level 3 and then put in the bison, but I guess it won't happen unless I... You know what? Oh. Okay. I think I would probably just rather have 2 of these for now, and then switch the order to be like this. Yeah, that makes some amount of sense to me. Well, I think we'll level it next turn then. Give the one in front more stats, and Octopus has not actually given us anything yet, but that's okay. It's existing. Oh, why did the ant have to ruin that? Why did the ant have to ruin that, man? What the hell? The ant luck screwed me that I couldn't one-shot the camel, so it got another buff. That's brutal. Taking the damn hamster. I'm taking the damn hamster. Because we're getting some money back. Anteater would have been nice. I was just hoping to maybe see one of these guys. Level? So I guess that's what I'm doing. This is like a 610, I guess. Well... We're kind of not really doing anything still, huh? It has become evident that having at least 5... Oh, man. It has become evident that having at least 5 attack in the front has been nice for buses, but man, have we gotten some unfortunate, like, mana-related blunders. Okay. Something that does something. What the hell? Sick. Now this doesn't help us right now anyway, because we can't have tier 6s, so I think I'm just gonna do that. And do this. There's the level 3. It's weird because if we have the Husky, oh right, we're getting more gold. You just get infinite rolls, huh? Okay. I mean, what am I rolling for? Chocolate? Oh, there was a fucking... I rolled too fast. There was a... What was that, a lasagna? That was actual free stats there. Alright, well... We got a unit, but we still lose. Well, the coolness factor does not want to happen. The doing something that's not just Husky spawn team type things is not happening. But we'll do one more for this week to give it a shot. I can't think of a Danish swimmer, but I'm sure they exist. You could also do flopping swimmer, that's fine too. I saw this ad on Twitch. Or rather, I've been seeing this ad on Twitch. From Sonic? Which is not somewhere I've ever actually eaten from or been to. But like the restaurant, I guess, is it fast food? Or is it more of a fast casual? I don't even know what it technically counts as. Yeah, I don't know. But either way, I'm not gonna freeze these. There's an ad that keeps running on Twitch that is calling, it's talking about these fries that they call groovy fries, but that shit is just crinkle fries, from what I can tell. And, I don't know, does chat know if there's a difference? I don't know. Twitch viewers eat fast food, right? Maybe? I mean, I don't, and I'm a Twitch viewer, so maybe that's a silly thing for me to say. Alright, so we're just not leveled. We're just not leveling. No, we are not. Can save a gold. Okay. We're leveling something next turn. I probably will hold on to the magpie and buy the 2 mana shrimp, mana crab things. I guess the good news is that I didn't have any spawners for the aardvark. This. There's something to be said about keeping this around. This does 1 damage, honestly. I'd rather just throw this thing in. You just throw this thing in, start building up my mana in some capacity. Hopefully trade in the front with this. That's a level next turn. I'm not gonna go for that one though. I'm not going for level 3s, because I don't really want to do a bison run either. But I don't know. The whole concept of calling it, like, is this erasure? They're trying to call crinkle fries groovy fries? I don't know what that is, but it's kind of nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, how did I just lose? What happened over there? Of course, there's bison. There's no reason really to take a whale, but there is a reason to take a hawk. So I guess we're doing falcon hawk. We're birding up. Question is, what do we get rid of? 2 mana is kind of nice. 2 of these is 2 plus stats to something in the back, which you could have be a falcon if you want, or you could just have be the hawk, snipe something in the back. We only really get 2 gold back from this, which isn't the most exciting, and then there's the idea of leveling it, which would be interesting. Would we rather have the 2 damage snipe? Potential save gold? Probably not potential save gold. So then it becomes... Honestly, you should just be in the front, snipe and try to kill the thing in the front. So then, probably just do this. Just to try to keep us healthy, because that has been something I've been struggling with, it seems. And then +3 to lowest stat, sure. That's a good stat to add to. So snipe once. They have that thing in the front, but it won't give any strawberries that way, so that's interesting. That's an interesting choice. Now I would maybe consider changing this for that. Then you go like this. You could go like this even. Because you still strawberry those and then that guarantees that. It's okay. Pretty big benefit if we wait this turn. Pretty big benefit if we wait this turn. I mean, at least I'm buying stats of some kind. That's a big guy to be back there, and he's gonna be even bigger from the strawberries plus the ant. So I feel like even if we have a terrible start, he can sweep up. Although, not if there's a hippo. That would be the worst possible thing to happen. We could still win from this. We did still win from that. That's crazy, because that was pretty up there as far as how bad that could have gone. That was pretty high up. Alright. Get out of here. Get in here. Get in. There's something to be said about just selling this immediately, but... I don't think I want to do that. I think that's too much even for me. I mean, I'm... okay. Now that things have 6 attack, they can kill a level 1 bus, which is good. Can also kill a level 1 camel, which is nice. That was trade, which is not what we want to see. Yeah, that part is not what we want to see, but we have enough left. Okay. Now the buffs on this aren't probably quite as needed anymore. Like the 3-3 from the Anteater is not the biggest. Could be worth having in the back now that it's a 10-13. I'm tempted to straight up do that, but... Also, if I got this thing to level 2, that would be pretty good. If I got either of these to level 2, that would be pretty good. If I have to. I'm not really looking to keep this. Is it crazy to greed this? Maybe. That might be too greedy, but we'll see. I mean, it's an early Husky, which means brainless, basically. I was hoping to try to get that potential, well, that's a big guy there, huh? That's one of the few things that would not be able to beat that. One of the few things that would not be able to beat that. Something with 28 health. I imagine that had a lot of peaches and stuff, but... I was hoping to try to get the ostrich plus hamster rolling thing. That would have been cool, but... doesn't seem like that wants to be the case. I mean, technically it could still happen, but not entirely likely. I think you gotta do this first, as important as getting that Husky leveled is, and that is definitely not important. Probably not. So here's what I'm thinking. I definitely have never gotten this thing level 3. This could be the time to do it, even though maybe like switching in a raccoon to steal steaks and things, or chili peppers from buses, might be a little more useful. But you know what I'm gonna do actually is change this order so that you snipe things in the back now. Like an emu. Perhaps. There is the hamster! I'm just saying, we could do it! We could do it! I tried it twice though, and it failed me both times, which isn't a fault of the hamster. It's probably a fault of the circumstances leading up to the hamster. So I think I'm going to try to get this Hercule Beetle level 3 achievement here. He's gonna eat up... Well, we did kill the... We did kill that fella there, known as the emu. So that's pretty good. That's pretty important. And again, the Husky is nice, but the level is not even there yet. And I'm just gonna roll. I'd rather not buy one of those things. Yallers are fine too. There's one of those. Give me more Hercules beetles, man. Where are these beetles at? Just barely kills the camel, thank goodness. And then we'll trade, not trade, but then this will do this, and then this will bounce, and then we'll get another one, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Then that then gets this thing, but then we get the hippo, and then it kills. We got there. Took a little bit, but we got there. This would be kind of neat, but I think we're sticking with this just to dodge emu or Saiga antelope shenanigans. It's kind of bad to do this. You can really only give whatever comes out of it to the Husky. So I think I'd rather be rolling. There's the ostrich. Gotta take this one first. I will use that on a Hercule Beetle. Straight up. Straight up, we'll use that on a Hercule Beetle. Now, my goal is I'm not trying to level this Husky I'm not trying to level anyone but this Beetle now. Okay, level 2 bust. Thankfully, the beetle does kill it in one hit. We win this easily. What a surprise. Early Husky is winning. Who could have guessed? I'm not even gonna freeze that. I'm about to be so disappointed. Are you ready for this disappointment? Are you ready for this disappointment that's about to happen? You know, I should have moved the Husky up front to like maybe get eaten. Well, this is a pretty good team. This is a very good team. Okay, I think we can lose here. Let's go. Let's go. Hercule Beetle time. Boom. Okay. Now time for us to not get to 10 wins. And then be second level disappointed. The follow-up disappointment. Alright. Okay. Mana doesn't count, right? As like a perk type of thing. I guess I'm about to find out. I don't think it counts. Mana is at least something that we can put on units. Yeah, okay, it doesn't count. Let's see. Okay. There's definitely some stuff going on with this snake and whatnot, too. Uh-oh, uh-oh, that's a level 2. No, no, no! That's scary. That is definitely scary. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Well... here we go. Here we go, I guess. Come on, come on. Oh, no. Wait! That crab. Oh, no. That crab. Nice. Nice. That one hurts. Because I never keep Hercule Beetle like that. I never keep Hercule Beetle like that, so the chances of me doing a run like that don't happen very often. What I wanted to check is I was curious. I was potentially thinking, based on the previous round, of moving the Hawk to the front position, but it would not have killed. It would have only done 14, though I guess that would mean that its stats would also be less. It probably would be, well, I guess what it'd be 150% of like whatever it was, like 10 or something, so it'd be 30. And then that might be enough to kill it, but I was thinking about potentially moving the Hawk to either the front or the second slot for a snake. Both, I think, would have... The second slot, I think, definitely would have led to a win. First slot, maybe would have led to a win. But it is a matchup thing. If it was a spawner, would have gotten sniped. And would have won from that. Though it does seem like at this point, we weren't running into many people running spawns. But again, that could have just been what the matchup ended up being. But yeah, it also, being in the front would have made the crabs buff way less as well. So I think in the front would also have been a win. Both of which hurt, for sure. Both of which hurt for sure, but that's how it goes. I did get to at least make a level 3 hamster, and there was some interesting things there, but never quite came together when what I was hoping to do. I was hoping to do a non-Husky T-Rex type of win. And even if we got that one, it wouldn't have been interesting, so that's why I was going for the consolation prize of trying to get an achievement out of it, because otherwise it would have just been like, oh, okay, whatever, we took a Husky, who cares type of run. Oh well. GG's. until the next weekly on Sunday, enjoy your July 4th, which I guess would be today when this is uploaded, maybe. Or no, 4th is Thursday. So enjoy your July 4th and July 4th week if you, some people celebrate on the 3rd and stuff because of towns doing things differently. But either way, I was about as free as this holiday is about to be. I left that one up for a while. You definitely would have had time to send a little wave, but you missed it. You missed it. All right. It's 9:30. Again, another late ending, more than I would want. I expect that on Sundays. Mondays, I usually do rein it in a little bit as far as, you know, ending pad at like 8:15 and then making sure we get our run-in early, but because of all the team build time, I felt compelled to do a little bit extra. But maybe people don't mind that. As far as people to potentially go watch, I would say, excuse me, Vine Sauce is doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something, and I have a lot of respect for Vinny, so I tend to mention his name. Other people that are streaming, lots of Elden Ring, fucking just chatting, checking any speed running happening. Well, there is SGDQ, so you could go watch that, I suppose. It looks like they're doing Celeste, which as far as I know is a pretty crazy fast action platforming game, so I imagine there's some good stuff going on there, but oh well. I'll see you Wednesday. Not exactly sure on the plans on what I would be doing Wednesday. We could do more demos because we basically haven't done any since last Wednesday, or we could change it up. Who knows? I doubt that I can. I think Dem beat Elden Ring, so maybe we can look into doing content warning, but I wouldn't put my hopes up. So either way, thanks for hanging out. I will see you on Wednesday, and if I don't see you, enjoy your July 4th if you celebrate, and if you are celebrating out in the sun, make sure to wear sunscreen and, you know, moisturize afterwards at the fact after when you're showering and such, and don't forget your neck and your back and all that, or suntan lotion and whatnot. Have a good one. Peace.